Good morning, everybody. Welcome to morning yoga. We're going to go for an hour today. Any quick requests, throw them in the live chat. The playlist link is up there for you. It's an old playlist because I forgot to make a new one, but it's a good one and it'll work well for today. Typical morning stuff is lots of hips and shoulders and chest opening kind of stuff. Hopefully it feels good. Hopefully it starts your day off really well. So we're going to start today in child's pose. Go ahead and click your playlist to go and start in child's pose. Take your knees nice and wide here. Spread your fingers out wide, knees nice and wide. Press your hips back towards your heels. And really just start to take those big inhales and exhales. Start to fill your chest up in your child's pose. Feel the back of your lungs expanding as you inhale. Everything's settling towards the mat as you exhale. Even though we just came from our greatest Shavasana, find yourself back into that relaxing state, and maybe you start to move a little bit side to side. Moving through your spine. Maybe you lift your hips, maybe even roll onto the outer edge of one knee. And then roll the other way. And walk your hands to the right side. Place your left palm on top of your right palm. And direct all of your breath into the upper back left lung here. Let yourself settle towards the ground on your exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. Let's walk it through center. Place your right palm on top of your left palm here. Same thing, second side. Big inhalation from the lung here. Big exhale, relaxing your head down. Walk yourself back through center. Come onto your shins into Virasana, so you're sitting on your knees. Your toes are not tucked, no toe stretch right now, but I want you to just interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, open your heart. Start to lean back, and then you can just release your hands down to the mat, fingers pointing forward. Kind of just press into your hands. You can bend through your elbows, lifting your chest to the sky like a mini camel pose here. Your head can come back. You're going to inhale up forward. Exhale back in child's pose. We're going to flow like this. So inhale, walk yourself up. Hands come behind you. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale into child's pose. Last time, inhale, come on up. Hands come behind you. Exhale, press yourself back as far as you can comfortably go. Maybe your knees lift. You're putting a little extra weight on tops of your feet. Inhale it back up onto your shins here, standing up a little taller. Right leg extends out. Inhale, hands come high. Exhale, fold over that right knee for gate pose. Lovely way to wake up. Inhale, up both hands. Exhale, the other side. Right hand really reaches. Press that right hip forward. Maybe you flatten that right foot out. Coming through center, switch sides. Left leg comes out. Establish your balance point here. And inhale to reach hands high. Exhale, that left hand comes down. The right arm reaches over. Starting with that inner hip stretch. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, right hand down. Left arm reaches and extends. Maybe you plant that left foot down. Inhale, come on back up. And I want you to take an early camel pose, but we're not going to come all the way down. So just start with your toes pointing into the mat, hands at your sacrum, squeeze those elbows together, pull your navel to your spine. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, just lean back. We're not going to go very far. Just lean back. Inhale, come up. Exhale back a little bit further. Inhale up. Come to the top of your mat. Take your downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet here. Both feet together on the back of your mat. Let your hips fall to the right. Walk that left hand out, bit of a side stretch. Inhale through center. Knees to the left, or hips to the left. Walk your right hand out. Head can be heavy. Inhale through center, back to downward dog. Knees come back down. Take your knees as wide as you can. Insides of the feet come down, starting with frog pose. Down to your forearms here. And if you can't feel this, press your hips back towards your heels. It might feel good to move a little bit to start. And if this is really hard on your knees, you can fold your mat in half too. But press those hips back. Maybe back a little bit further. Take one more inhale. And your exhale, go to come up. Come into that seat. Comfortable seat on your mat. Maybe shake out your legs here. And find your cross-legged seat. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall. Exhale, right hand down. Left arm reaches up and over. Continuing to wake up the side body. Feel free to move here. Most important thing is you keep your left sit bone grounded while you extend long to that right hand. Maybe you want to fold over that right knee. Maybe you want to open your chest towards the sky and sweep your hand back. Sometimes it feels nice to take these big circles early in the morning, moving through your shoulder. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, switch sides. Left hand plants, right hip plants. You're moving through your right side. Just move the way your body's asking you to. Maybe you take some circles. Inhale, both hands come up. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms to the sky, shoulders away from your ears. This is a hard one for me early in the morning because I'm just really locked up. So we're going to start to just move through our shoulders here. Bring your hands down in front of your face and press your palms away, working through the upper back, really articulating through the spots between the shoulder blades, moving through your delts here. Keep tucking your navel back to your spine. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, release your hands down behind your back again. Interlace your fingers, press your palms away from your spine. Start to move and rotate on the base of your pelvic floor here. It's like your little, it's like your weeble wobble spot. Just weeble and wobble around. Inhale, hands come tall again. Exhale, twist to that right side. Sit up tall to lengthen through your spine. Exhale, twist a bit further. Maybe peek over your right shoulder here. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Then exhale to the left side. Sitting up tall on your breath in. Exhale just a bit further. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Inhale, sweep your hands up. And then your exhale, uncross your legs. Hands come down, fingers point towards your toes. Inhale to lift for reverse tabletop. Take your right leg, cross it over your left thigh. Sit down into a figure four and just move your hips side to side. Working up the lower body here a little bit. Keep lengthening through your spine, pressing into those hands actively. Let your legs fall to that left side here. Kind of a reclined twist. Take your arm as you're leaning back, twist over to that right side. It's like a seated, laid back Ardha Matsyendrasana. One more big breath in. Exhale, that hand comes back down. You're going to press and re-lift into your reverse tabletop and switch legs. That left leg's going to cross your right thigh. Set your butt down. Rock your hips side to side. And just notice if one side feels drastically different. My outer hip on my left side is singing hard right now. So keep moving, keep pressing into your hands. And eventually we're going to let your legs fall over to that right side. Take this laid back twist. That right hand's going to come to the inside of that left thigh. You're going to twist to the left. Next, inhale. Hands come back and plant. Press into the mat. Lift, reverse tabletop. Feet plant. Hips come a little higher. Head comes back. Maybe move forward to back, side to side. Getting into your shoulder heads here. Really keep those hips lifting. One more breath in. Exhale, set everything down. Soles of your feet together. Wrap your hands around your feet. Take a big breath in. And lean back here. Have your feet pressing into your hands. You're leaning back. Opening through your shoulders and upper back here. Just using body weight here for a little bit of traction. Take one more inhale. Exhale. Smash your elbows into your shins, fold forward. Do a little 80 shoulder dance here. Keep articulating through the spine. And then go ahead and come on up back to your comfortable cross-legged seat. Sweep your hands up tall on your breath in. Exhale your right hand down. That left arm's going to touch your right ear. Pull your left ear towards your left shoulder. Stay strong and active through this right hand. Direct all your breath into the right side of your neck. Keep pulling navel to spine. Keep sitting up tall. Good morning, neck. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, walk your hand around to the back of your head. Pull your chin down towards your chest. Moving the stretch to the back right side of your neck here. One more inhale. Exhale, release your head. Let everything come on back up to normal. I don't know if you can hear the snoring in the video, but it's pretty funny right now. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Exhale, left hand down, right hand reaches up and over. Pull that right ear towards your right shoulder. Stay strong through those fingers. I promise we're going to move real soon. You're going to feel good after this class. Keep lengthening through the left side of your neck. Reach that left hand out. Take one more breath in. Exhale, your hand comes around to the back of your head. Pull your chin down towards the right side of your chest. Don't mind me, I just got snap, crackle, pop neck over here. One more inhale. Exhale, go ahead and come on back. We're gonna roll over your cross legs. Please take your plank pose. Stack your shoulders right over your wrists. And just start to move a little bit back and forth on your heels. Opening through the backs of the legs here. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Maybe move your hips around a little bit. Rotating like you're just kind of pivoting on your touch points here. Waking up through your wrists, waking up through your ankles. Come on, back through center. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower halfway down and pause. Inhale, press it up. Downward facing dog. Extend your right leg up. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Take it to your left tricep. To your right. Take it up. Keep a 3-leg dog. Shift forward to 1-legged plank. Lower halfway down. Pause for 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Second side. Extend your left leg up. Inhale. Exhale. Left knee, left tricep. Right tricep. Left tricep. Kick it up. 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale forward to plank. Take a breath in. Lower halfway down. Pause. Chaturanga. Inhale. Take your child's pose here. Circle out your wrists. A lot of work on the wrists. Again, moving side to side. Dance to a little JT early in the morning. Come on back up. Curl over back onto your butt here. Coming into some core work. Get things real sweaty nice and early. So go ahead and take your Navasana. We're going to run through a series of awkward crunches. It's going to look like this. We're going to come down through center, roll to the left, crunch it up, back, center, up, back, right, crunch, back. Let's try that. Inhale here. Exhale, up and down. Take it to the left, hands overhead. Crunch up, down, back through center, up, down, over to the right, up, down through center, up, back to the left, up, back through center, right, down, up, down. One more time, each side. Center, up, down to that left. Crunch it up, down, back through center, crunch it up, down and through right, crunch it up, down, center, take a break. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. But interlace your fingers behind your head here. And we're going to take our legs, bring your legs to your knees to your chest here. Extend your right leg long. Inhale, crunch it up, bicycles. Exhale, down and switching sides and down. And just crunch your elbow to your knee, each alternating. Go whatever speed you're comfortable with here. We're going to go for about 30 seconds. You can go way faster if you want. Keep your breath flowing. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and roll over, cross knees, back into your plank pose. Inhale, lift that right leg up. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Left tricep, right, plank with one leg, inhale, chaturanga, cobra up dog, downward facing dog, shift it forward to plank pose, lift your left leg, inhale, left knee, left tricep, right tricep, left tricep, one-legged plank, inhale, chaturanga, come to tabletop pose, hands and knees. Inhale for cow pose. Exhale for cat. Tuck your chin to your chest, round through your spine. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Move with your breath here. Feel free to throw in some side-to-side motion. One more round at your pace. Take your knees a bit wider again. Left hand plants right underneath your chest. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle here. Drop that right shoulder down. Walk your left hand out. Press into that left hand and press into the back of your right hand. Just holding here. Big twist. Bring that left hand back down. Plant your left hand. Inhale. Unravel that right arm to the sky. Switching sides, right hand plants. Take your left hand, inhale your left arm up. Exhale, we're gonna thread the needle side two. Walk that right hand out, pressing into the back of that left arm. Big inhale. Exhale, that right hand's gonna come back down, plant, inhale, unwind. Exhale, back to tabletop. Walk your hands out, tuck your toes. Plank pose, inhale and plank. On your exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Take a low cobra pose. So inhale, lifting through your chest. Press into the tops of your feet so your kneecaps are hovering off the mat. So make sure you're not sinking into your shoulders. Lift out of your shoulders, take an inhale. Exhale, bring one cheek down, windshield wiper your legs. Take your fingers wide, make little tents with your hands. And then your inhale, lift to a high cobra. Really pressing into the tops of your feet, extending through your waist. One more inhale. Exhale, opposite cheek down, windshield wiper your knees. Palms under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Press up to a high plank. Downward facing dog. From down dog, walk your feet up to meet your hands at the top of your mat. Take a ragdoll pose here. You can grab for your elbows. You can just sway side to side, be heavy. Might feel good to traction your skull. You can grab the base of your skull. Or you can interlace your fingers behind your back, opening your chest, maybe adding a bit of a twist in here. Wherever you are, take one more big breath. Exhale, release your hands, heel toe your feet through center. On your inhale, unfurl your spine. One vertebrae at a time, bring your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, Tadasana. So spread your fingers nice and wide. Take your space on your mat. So lift your toes up. Set your toes back down on your mat. Hands to heart center. Come into your focus and intention for the rest of class. We're going to start to move here. Inhale, sweeping your hands up tall. Take that left wrist in your right hand. Exhale to your right side. Inhale up through center. Exhale, switch wrists, switch sides. Inhale, back up. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, clench your hands, step it back to plank pose. Take your breath in plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, lower those elbows down. Inhale, come up for cobra, upward facing dog. Down dog on your exhale. Take a big breath in through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, meet me in your squat at the top of the mat. So just staying here for a couple breaths, elbows in between your thighs. You're sitting up tall. Lengthen through your spine. Don't curl over. Lengthen here. Grow tall. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Big reach. Heel toe your feet through center. Left wrist in your right hand. Exhale to your right side. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, switch wrists and sides. Inhale, up. Exhale, dive forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Chaturanga. Remember, if you're hopping back, to land with bent elbows. It's easier on your joints. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Bottom of your exhale, find your squat. Try jumping into your squat. Inhale, stand up tall. Big reach. Heel toe feet through center. Exhale to your right side. Inhale up through center. Exhale, switch sides. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or float back. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Deeply pedaling out your feet here. Big breath in through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, find the top of your mat in your squat. If you need a quick drink, go ahead and grab a quick drink. I forgot a beverage, so I'm just going to pretend like I'm drinking something. But again, just moving through your hips here. Next breath in. Stand up all the way. Big inhale. Hands to heart center, heel toe your feet to touch. Next breath in, come into your chair pose, sit low, sweep your hands tall. For one inhale, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step that right foot back. Sweep your hands tall for Anjaneyasana. Just hang out here for a couple breaths. Shoulders are away from your ears, really wanting to open hip flexors today. Had lots of tight low back lately, so I want to focus on hip flexors. One inhale, grow out long through your arms. Exhale, hands come down, straighten out your left leg. Ardha Hanumanasana. Play with pointing and flexing your foot here. See if you get any more of a dynamic, deeper stretch where you need it. Next inhale, bend through that left leg. Bring your hands around your front foot, tuck your back toes, step it back, move through Chaturanga. Cobra, up dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up. Step that right foot forward. Drop your left knee down. Sweep your hands tall. Anjaneyasana. Sink into this bent right knee. Let your shoulders fall away from your ears as you grow long through your hands. One more inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Straighten out your right leg here. Holy mackerel. One more big breath in. On your exhale, bend through that knee. Bring your hands forward, tuck your back toes, step forward, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Coming right back into your chair pose, sit low. Sweep those hands tall. Take one inhale. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step that left foot back. Drop your left knee down, untuck your toes. Sweep those hands tall. Take an inhale. On your exhale, this time interlace your fingers behind your back. Opening through your chest as you sink into that right leg. Direct your breath into that left hip flexor here. Keep pulling your hands away from your spine. Maybe let your head tilt back. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release your hands down. Right back to straightening out that right leg. Maybe you want to go a little further, bump it a little further forward. Opening Ardha Hanuman. Option to twist to the left here for this deeper inner hip stretch, or to the right for a bit of an IT band stretch. I'm so stiff in my right leg, I can't even go to the right side. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, bend through that right leg, tuck your back toes, step your right leg back, move through vinyasa. Inhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts on your breath in. Step that left foot forward, drop your right knee down. Sweep your hands tall, grow long through your side body. Inhale here. Exhale, opposite thumb on top. As you go for this vine, bring those palms away from your spine. Sink into this left leg. Maybe let your head tilt back, growing long through that hip flexor. One more inhale. Exhale, release your hands down. Straighten out your left leg. Sink back over your bent right knee. Option to twist to the inside here, to the right for that inner hip stretch, or to your left for the IT band stretch. Inhale, walk it back forward, tuck your back toes, and just step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten out your back. Exhale, fold. Take your first two fingers, wrap them around your big toes. Inhale to lift halfway. And exhale to fold deeply here. Big back of the leg stretch. Lengthening through your spine. Press your feet into the mat here while you pull on your toes. Release your feet. Inhale, hands come up, sweep tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Come back into your chair pose. Sit low, hands come high. Inhale. Hands to heart center. Take weight out of your left foot. Once you take that left foot out to the left, exhale, inhale it back. Inhale forward, exhale side. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale side. So much stabilizer work happening. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, take a figure four here. Left shin over your right thigh. Sit down nice and low. And just for now, keep your hands at your heart center. Just working on a little bit of a deeper outer hip opener on that left leg while still working on strength and stabilizers on your right leg, right ankle specifically. Stay long through your spine. One more inhale. Exhale, we're gonna stand up. Keep those hands at heart center. And just stand into a half lotus pose. Back into your breath, back into your focus. Shoulders are away from your ears. Left leg's coming back into Degasana. Airplane pose. We're going to straighten out our right leg here. Keep those hands at heart center. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, find your crescent pose. Sweep your hands tall for one breath. Exhale, tap that left knee down, cactus your arms. Inhale, up. Exhale, cactus and tap. Inhale, up. Exhale, come down. Don't have your knee on the mat, but have it hovering. Really bring those shoulder blades back. Press that left heel back to straighten out your left leg. This extended dip, and you're gonna feel such a huge growth in your left hip flexor. Squeeze those arms back. Eventually, interlace your fingers behind your back like we were just doing an Anjaneyasana, so that knee is low. Lots of strength work happening here. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, I want you to just bump that back foot in. So put your feet flat on the mat. Hands are still bound. Inhale. Exhale, folding forward for pyramid pose. Eventually, you can release your hands down. I want you to get this deep hamstring stretch on that right side. Head can be heavy in pyramid pose. Start to bend through that right leg. Plant your left hand down. Step your left foot back. Plant your left hand, open that right arm for a big twist. Inhale here. Exhale directly into awkward lunge. All your toes go to the right side. Inhale, lift those hips tall. Exhale, set everything down. This is a hard stretch early in the morning, so be gentle with yourself. Inhale to lift. On your exhale, settle into whatever spot you need to be in today to get this deep, deep outer hip stretch on that right leg. So your left hand is planted. Take a big breath, look down at your mat. Step it back to side plank pose. From side plank, right foot comes back. I want you to open for wild thing. Inhale your hips tall. Exhale, set everything down. Reach that right hand towards the corner of your mat. Inhale, lift everything high. Exhale, set down. Reach your right hand towards the corner of your mat. Inhale, lift. Extend your right foot up. Step your right foot to the top of the mat. Right hand comes down to the inside of your right foot. Spin your back heel down. Side angle pose. So warrior feet, side angle pose. Option for your bind here. Feel free to take your bind. And if you take your bind, open your chest back to the sky. If you have that bind, release the bind. On your inhale, swing all the way open to reverse your warrior. Big inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Kick that right foot up for three-legged dog. Inhale, shift forward to one-legged plank. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, left tricep. Inhale it up. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a big inhale through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, find your squat at the top of the mat. Hands to heart center. Notice how you feel side to side here. I feel a lot more fatigue in my right side, but I also feel a lot more open on my right side. So we're gonna get there evenly now. Sweep your hands all the way up, big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center, heel to your feet to touch. Take a moment to come back to your breath focus. Next, inhale, back into your chair pose. Sit low, hands come high. And we're gonna bring hands to heart center here, taking weight out of that right foot. Inhale, right leg long. Exhale, back. Inhale it back. Exhale, forward. Have a slight bend in this knee. Inhale out to the side. Exhale, center. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. One more time. Inhale, out. Exhale, back. Inhale, long. Exhale, figure four. Right shin crosses over left thigh. Ooh. Slowly lowering down. So much strength work happening here while you're getting this lovely outer hip stretch on that right side. I love figure four. Definitely one of my favorite poses. One more breath in. Stand up into half lotus here, smashing that right foot back. Again, pulling your navel back into your spine. Inhale here. Extend that right leg back, hands at heart center, taking Degasana. Right leg is lifting tall, one breath in, settling into your crescent pose. Sweep your hands up for your inhale. Exhale, tap that right knee down, cactus your arms. Inhale to lift. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, almost tap. Hover that right knee. Press that right hip back. Squeezing those hands, shoulder blades together, and then we're gonna bring the hands back. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Open your heart, let your head fall back. Deep, deep hip flexor stretch on that right side. Inhale, come up to stand. On your exhale, bump that back foot forward. Feet kind of on railroad tracks. Settle into your balance here. Inhale to lengthen through your spine. Pyramid on your exhale, fold forward. And you can hang with your hands here, or you can release them down. Head is heavy. And for pyramid, we're going to start to bend into that left leg. Bump your right foot back. Plant your right hand down. Big twist. Open through that left side. Make sure you've got a good base with your right hand. Awkward lunge to that left side. Inhale to lift your hips high. Exhale, hips come down. Inhale to lift high. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift. We're going to step it back to side plank for one breath. And then that left foot's going to come behind us for wild thing. So inhale your hips tall, big back bend. Exhale, set your hips down, reach your left arm towards the back corner of your mat here. Big stretch in the backside. Inhale, lift, big back bend. Exhale, set your hips down, reach the back corner of your mat. Inhale to lift. Come back to your side plank pose. Establish your footing, take a breath in, lift that left leg. Step that left foot all the way forward. Bring that left hand to the inside of your foot. Spin your back heel down. We're going to open to side angle pose. So you can stay right here. You can also extend your side angle, or you can take your bind, half bind or full bind, interlacing your fingers behind your back, or basically smile those shoulder blades back. One more big breath. Release your bind, and on your inhale, sweep all the way up. Reverse your warrior. Take a big inhale, stay low through that left knee. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Step back to one-legged plank. Inhale here. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale it forward. Left knee, right tricep. Inhale, one-legged plank. Chaturanga. Cobra, upward dog. Take a wide-kneed child's pose here. Hips come down. Move through your shoulders. Circle out your wrists. So we're going to move through that sequence again, maybe with a few fun modifications. The option for Galavasana at the very beginning of the sequence. So if you're somebody who knows you want to play with the arm balance, maybe bring a pad or something to the top of the mat in case you tip forward. When you're ready, make your way back to downward facing dog, please. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Check out your head here. Big breath in. Bottom of your exhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, take Malasana. So should be feeling much more even through our hips now. I feel really good, a little bit sweaty. Ready to do one more round before we chill it out. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall, big breath. Exhale, heel toe your feet through center. Take a moment, come back to your breath focus. Next breath in, sit low, sweep those hands tall. Inhale for chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take weight out of your left foot. Left knee comes up, take a breath in. Exhale to the side. Inhale it forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. This time, exhale kind of a curtsy. Inhale forward. Exhale side. Forward. back, forward, curtsy. One more time. Up, side, up, back, up, curtsy. And then bring it tall. Take your figure four here. So sit low in your figure four. If you want to hike your foot up a little higher. And this time, if you want to bring your hands down to the mat, you can. Give your leg a little break, or you can take the arm balance. If you want to wrap your toes around your right tricep, you can take Galavasana, making a shelf with your elbows. But just a quick one, because it's a lot of work standing in that. So we're all going to come back from figure four, standing up into that half lotus pose. Establish your footing again. Sweeping that left leg back into Degasana. One inhale. Landing in your crescent pose. Hands sweep up. Big breath in. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Big back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Hold. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Press that left leg back. Straighten that left knee out. Open your heart. Maybe a deeper back bend here. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bump that back foot forward. Straighten out your legs. Take an inhale. Pyramid pose. Option to release your hands down. Sometimes I like to grab my elbows behind my thigh. I call it super pyramid. Head is heavy. From pyramid, walk your hands forward. Lift that left leg up for standing splits here. Standing splits, deep fold at your waist, left leg lifting high. One inhale. Exhale, left hand lands, foot lands. Open for your big twist. Reach that right hand to the sky. Exhale all the way into your awkward lunge. Inhale, lift those hips. Exhale, awkward. Inhale to lift. Exhale, that right foot steps back for your side plank pose. Drop that right foot back for wild thing. Hips come high on your breath in. Exhale, set that left hip down. Inhale, sweep your hips tall. Exhale, left hip down. And on your next breath in, come to side plank pose. Take whatever variation you'd like. We're going to hold for 3 breaths. You can add in that core work. You can take a tree pose. You can drop your left knee down. Take one more inhale. Reach that right leg up. Step that right foot back forward. Right hand comes down to the inside of that foot. Spin your back heel down. Take your side angle pose here. Option for bird of paradise on this round. If you want to bring that left hand back, feel free to take your bind and step it forward. I'm going to hang out here today, but if you're feeling bird, you got a couple breaths to come to the top of the mat. You also have the option, if you have the bind, to straighten out your right leg for a bound pyramid pose. Might feel really nice right now. Wherever you are, if you're bird, come back down. Release your binds. Inhale to swim open to reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the inside of your front foot. Drop your left knee down. Take your lizard pose here. So heel toe your foot to about that 2 o'clock point. And just move. Your knees and toes are in one plane. Option for the quad stretch. If you want to reach back, you can grab your foot. Kind of nice to wake up your quads. We've been doing a lot of quad strengthening, so it could feel really good to do a bit of a quad stretch here. And then our next stop here naturally is going to be pigeon pose. So just heel toe this front foot over to the left side. Drop your left shin down. Maybe you have to readjust your hips a little bit. And maybe this morning you're feeling really tight and you're just going to sit up tall. It's a perfect place to be. Feel free to stay right here. Feel free to take the quad stretch again with your left hand for king pigeon. Or if you want to go deeper, you feel free to fold forward, come down to your forearms or add the twist. Feel free to pivot and move on your hip. Whatever feels like your kind of awakening is exactly what you need to be doing. One more big breath on this side. On your exhale, bring your hands back under your shoulders. Tuck your left toes. Come back to that one-legged plank. Inhale, right leg tall. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale it back. Exhale to left tricep. Inhale for one-legged plank. Chaturanga. Cobra up dog. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, take your final malasana. So here we are, one more side to go, and then it's chill time. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall, big reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Here we go. Sit low into your chair pose. Reach those hands tall for one breath. Exhale, hands back to your heart. Take weight out of that right foot. Inhale, side. Exhale. Inhale, back. Exhale. Inhale, curtsy. Exhale. Inhale, side. Back. Center. Back. Center. Curtsy. Center. One more time. Right. Center. Back. Center. Curtsy. Center. Standing up. Take your standing lotus here. Big breath in. Down to figure four. Option for Galavasana, or you can just simply bring your hands down if that feels good. But if you want to take the balance, feel free to establish that. Go ahead and come back to your foot. From figure four, we're going to start to stand. Right leg's coming behind us. Taking your Degasana airplane pose for one inhale. Landing back into crescent pose. Sweep your hands up on your breath in. Exhale, tap that right knee down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to tap. Inhale up. Exhale, tap and hover. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Press that right knee back. Option for a big back bend here. Big breath in. Exhale, start to stand up. Pump that back foot forward into your pyramid pose. You can release your hands down. Grab for opposite elbows. Head can be real heavy. Walk your hand forward. Bend through that left leg. Pop off that right foot for standing splits. One more inhale. Exhale, that right foot's gonna land down. Right hand plants. Inhale to open for your twist. Exhale for awkward lunge. Inhale to lift your hips high. Exhale, awkward lunge. Whew. Inhale to lift, this time stepping it back into your side plank for one inhale. Left foot comes behind. Hips lift, one breath in. Exhale, set that hip down, reach the corner. Inhale to lift. Exhale it back down. Inhale up, come into your variation of side plank for 3 breaths. Option to take that core work. After your 3rd breath, step your left foot back forward. Spin your left hand to the inside of your foot. Right heel comes down. Open for your side angle pose. Stay here or feel free to take that bind. If you have that bind, feel free to take your bird of paradise if you want to step that right foot forward. Use this as an opportunity to come back to your breath focus. Option to straighten out your left leg if you have the bind for a bound pyramid. If you're in bird, please come back down. Everybody release your binds. Inhale, sweep it open, warrior 2 in reverse. Big breath in. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Drop your right knee down. Heel toe your left foot out to about 10 o'clock. You can wiggle through your hips here. Feel free to take your bind if you want to reach back and grab your foot. Pull that foot towards your bum. We're going over to pigeon pose next. So if that feels like something you want to do now, feel free to take your pigeon. Otherwise, feel free to hang your lizard as long as you need to. Whenever you're ready, walk yourself into your pigeon pose. And stay wherever you need to stay today. Maybe you stay tall. Maybe you take the king pigeon. Maybe you fold forward and relax. One more inhale on this side. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Lift that left leg back for one-legged plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale it back forward. Exhale to right tricep. Inhale for one-legged plank. Chaturanga. Cobra up dog. Take a child's pose, a well-earned child's pose here. Sink your hips back. Circle out those wrists. Move a little bit if it feels good. Go ahead and walk yourself back up. And while we're kind of in this position, I want you to come back into that frog pose. So take your feet wide, knees wide, feet wide. Come down to your forearms and press those hips back and see if you notice any kind of change, any kind of progression from earlier. One more big inhale. Exhale, go ahead and come on up to your hands. Cruise over into a seat. Extend your legs long. Shake your legs out here. Inhale, sweep your hands tall. Exhale, fold forward. Grab a hold of your feet or your shins, whatever feels really nice for you today. And feel free to pedal your feet out just a little bit. As you inhale, come on back up. Scoop forward your mat just a tiny bit. Lay down on your back. Bring your feet right towards your bum. Taking one big back bend here. On your inhale, lift your hips. You could take bridge pose if you'd like to interlace your fingers under your spine. Option for wheel. Bring your hands back by your head for wheel. Pop onto the crown of your head. And when you're ready, lift your head off the mat. When you're ready, make your way back down to Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Rock your hips side to side. And then bring your knees back together. Come up to a shoulder stand here. Walk your hands up to your sacrum, making a little base with your elbows and your shoulders. Feel free to take any shapes you'd like. One more breath in. On your exhale, make little railroad tracks, lowering yourself back down. Relax your head. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock side to side and let your knees fall to that left side. Open your right arm out to the right. Extend your vision over that right hand as you pull your knees down with your left arm. Inhale, knees up through center. Exhale to the right side. Open your left arm out to the left. Inhale, knees up through center. Take your happy baby pose. Reach up and grab the soles of your feet. Squish your spine down to the mat. Take any other movements you'd like to take, and eventually when you're ready, curl into a little ball. Take one final breath and release yourself into your Shavasana for a couple minutes here. In Shavasana, tuck your shoulder blades under your chest. Maybe wiggle around till you find that perfect centered spot and just let everything go. From your Shavasana, start bringing some movement back into your fingers and toes. Take a big inhale through your nose and sigh out your mouth. Make your way up to your comfortable seat slowly. When you get to your comfortable seat, please bring your hands to heart center, bow your hands, head to your hands. And we'll just close with one big breath today. Inhale to sweep your hands up tall, big, luscious breath. Exhale. Thank you all so much for joining me this morning. I hope you have an excellent day. Take care, and I will see you soon. Cheers.